And we're making our way towards Meridian. We can see it actually in the distance already and it looks gorgeous. It's rather close to the tower. Anyway, hey together, I'm Aaron the Black Dragon and welcome back to another episode of Horizon Zero Dawn. In the last episode we dealt with a bandit camp and then we took down a freaking Thunderjaw. Fun fight. Just took a whole lot of time, but I love it. And this episode we're finally getting to the Meridian, finally continuing on a little bit with the story and the search for... what was his name? Oleg? I'm completely torn on everything. But yeah, I finally want to get to more progress again, but this is such a fun game. Oops! Did not get that. Should I help you out here a little bit? Yes, you do. And by the looks of it, hi there. Whoopsie. Bonk. Thanks for the assist there. I don't mean you, I actually mean my Strider. My Strider did a lot more for me in this fight than you did. But yeah, we're continuing on with the story today. Also, there's some herbs that I actually wanted to grab along my mount, but I didn't. I technically like broadheads more as a mount than the Striders because they definitely are better when it comes to combat, but I mean, Strider is what I got, so that's what we're going with. Am I gonna have to dance with you? No, you seem fine. Hey there. Just passing by, there's a few broadheads that look a little bit pissed off, so you probably should deal with them in a moment. Let's see, at one point they won't let me go on with my Strider. So let's just see how far. We are so out of this. We don't have to deal with them anymore, Aloy. We're completely done with everything that they want us to. You're a little bit in my way, buddy. Anyway, finally made it to the big city of Meridia. There's a few cool things that we can see in the distance. Little houses down below. Looks a little bit like slums. Not gonna lie from here. But it's actually a lot nicer if you're up close. Giant structures, so this place is gonna be a handful to explore. I'm just gonna say it outright. So, this is where we're gonna have to stop it.
I prefer the one about the sun priest falling in love with a merchant's daughter.
Whatever you say. So, you wait out here or get disassembled by just the locals. Anything will be fine here.
For the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens. Why do we have to wait?
What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
I thought Meridian was open to all Carja.
What happened to Ursa has nothing to do with us.
Lost. One guard, not the town crier.
Well, I think it's my time to just pass you on by. Anyway, oh, another merchant.
Minute I'm stuck here costs me good shards.
Whatever you say. Actually, I still want to talk to you, even though that was a little bit rude to tell to me. Because I'm still gonna take all of your shard gamblers and your free sample box. Because so far, I think we made more money out of them than we lost. Let's just see. We made 9 shards, a rock. Just drop that right there. Another rock. There we go. And I think... ooh, that's a good one. I think with that we actually... why is there still... whatever. With that we actually made less money. But we got some other good stuff out of that, so whatever. Rocks.
God's peace has brought prosperity back to the sun.
Okay.
Do we have to wait here?
What's going on here? Owen's in there, somewhere. And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
Well, In that case, let's...
City's locked down on account of murder.
Okay.
Not getting through, Outlander.
It's always
A lot of talk about murder, apparently. And Ursa. I can't wait to hear what's going on here. Sounds fun. Anyway. I halted. But technically I won't
He
hold.
doesn't look happy.
Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Aaron's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Aaron. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Aaron, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. This, we should celebrate. The drink's on me!
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
Give yourself some time. You'll find your footing.
Not at the rate I've been drinking.
And what would your sister have said about that?
I know, you're right. I should expect more of myself. She always did.
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay, okay. Come on.
Been hitting the drinks a little bit. Hey, wanna say I kind of
How
understand?
many people here all talking at once? How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
Yeah, that's what I wanna say. Understand why you drink? I don't think it's the best way to deal with that.
Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
You better shut up. I could break your nose and everything else in your body.
Buy what you need, leave the rest.
There's a lot going on here. People are definitely not happy.
Hide in his palace.
You like what I have
To lay blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered. And her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Okay. Not now.
How were we supposed to refuse Jiran when he said the sun demanded blood? And yet we pay the price.
Whatever they are talking about, there's a lot of tension going on. Okay, is that it? Looks pretty it-ish.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. That other than the door.
I mean, that was on you?
For one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
I mean, still, you broke the door. I just want to point that out. It was not on me. So, let's work our way from top to bottom. Or should I? Yeah, just activate it. But there's that thing immediately. Let's go top to bottom because I know where I need to go with that. So I wanna make this last a little bit. Let's see if there's anything up here. It's just this bed. The banner actually. Family portrait. Woven fabric painted with ochre and insect derived pigments shown a family united. Huh.
It looks like a picture of Owen's family. It looks like a picture of Owen's family.
That's a lot of information there. Nothing with anything else up here. So there was actually just that little detail up there. Kind of a shame. Nothing with that door. Anything with you? Ah, cannot see how much alcohol is in your body? What a shame. Well.
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn.
Well, there's only one thing to do then.
Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Well. A hatch. Heavy covering, expertly braced and reinforced. Well, anything you want to say about that?
I don't think you're getting through that hatch.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sober enough, all right? I don't need another lecture.
That's not what I meant. I was talking about what happened outside with the crowd.
I don't want to talk about that. We're here because of what you said about Olin, so do what you need to do.
Did Olin ever invite you in?
Nah. Closest I got was a doorstep to help him home after a night out. We drank a river that night, but I hold it well. Usually.
You said Olin has connections in the royal court. Does he know the Sun King personally?
No. He served the court as a scout sometimes and sold ancient trinkets to nobles, but he never had an audience with the king. If you're right, and Olin's into something dark, Sun King Avad has nothing to do with it. I'd stake my life on that.
I'll look around.
That's what we came for.
So, okay, what we need to find is a key, it seems. Or something that will blow it sky high, so probably something up the stairs for that.
Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
I love wasting time though, that's my specialty, that's what I'm doing. I mean, that's just a portrait.
It
Probably.
looks like a picture of Olin's family.
Probably nothing special about that. Anything up there? Alley up. Let's just see, what do we have here?
Could be just what I need.
Primitively smelted metals cast into blocks, considerably combined weight. Well,
Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if it fell down.
well,
Let's give it a little push.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
I mean, when it comes to that, I'd say a door for a door is a fair price. You broke one door, I broke the other. I'd call that even. Like, at least partially. Also, you wanna know what's down there as well, so... Come on now. It's a lot of flasks. Just a brewery? Huh. Let's see, there's a lot to go for. Let's take a look at the map. Two-dimensional representation, etched directions, geographic data responses. Okay.
The map. The glyphs show places he visited.
Well, definitely has been a few by the looks of it. What do we have here? Olin's journal. Gonna take a look at that as a last step. Let's
serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family.
Well, let's see what's in this journal.
Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted.
Well, also, let's take a look at the journal, because there's a lot to read through. 4th day. I'm a traitor now and I see no way out. If I start at the beginning, how it turned me. Perhaps I can see something I missed. No, there's no escape. What good can writing it do? 10th day. You gave me this folio when you taught me to write. All these years later, it still smells of you. Lavender and ash of the forge. All I have left of you. Write me notes, you said when you gave it. Share your thoughts. Tear the leaves and send the pages. To show I'm thinking of you. But I never did. Hands too grubby to touch parchment. How I wish I'd done as you said. How I wish I could now. 15th day. The same dream. Your hair in the forge light. Our son weighed on my shoulders. All of us free. You turn to me and whisper. It is a dream. I answer. Yes, I know. And then wake. Alone. Even awake, my life is a dream. A lie. My treachery will not buy your freedom. It only buys time. But every moment you live, that he lives. If treachery is the cost, I will pay it. 34th day. Every week the device calls me in secret to a new dig site. We work like men with whips to our backs. As though it was left to us to upturn the soil of the entire earth, and time has run low, scrabbling to find the carcasses of ancient demons. It's the weapons they want, must be. What misery am I helping birth into this land? 38th day? I drink with Aaron and Ursa, but not even the sweetest brew can wash the taste of guilt from my mouth. Every day my silence betrays them. The villains watch through the device. I keep expecting Ursa to stick a blade through my throat, but fire and spit. She does not suspect me. A better liar than I thought myself must be. 54th day, that takes nearly 2 months at this point. Fitful sleep the past 3 nights, thinking on the Nora girl. Why did it order her killed? The device must be. Even so, what threat could she pose? We heard explosions and distant screams from the village. I thought the savages might blame us, turn on us. Dang it. I almost wished for it. But the matriarchs ordered us gone. We fled to the border with an escort of braves, crossed the day tower. Now I am called to dig in the rockworth. They promise another glimpse of you, of our son. I hope to see you both. Well, that's not cool. Erend, thoughts on what's going on with that? Because that must be harsh for you.
There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you, through Olin.
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me? Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
And with that, we can now go and help Erend. And I'm gonna be totally honest, that's what we're gonna do, but not in this episode, because first off, this place where we need to go, it's a good bit away, so we're not gonna get there anytime soon. There's also quite a lot to do. There's some special merchants, so how about for the end of the episode, because there's not a lot more that we can do here, and Erend definitely needs some time to process what just happened here. We give him some time and let him focus on everything. So I'm gonna de-equip all of my quests. I'm also gonna maybe look into getting rid of all of the markers on screen, so that I just have them up on the radar, because everything on the screen is a little bit much.
Smells like nothing I've ever smelled before.
And it looks gorgeous as well.
Kind of spice.
Well,
what do my tired eyes see? A hunter, surely. Come, talk to me a moment.
I will.
All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the old ones like many in your tribe?
No. Although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the old ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in sets. Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. Others think they held sacred essences and oils for worship. But I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, and so on. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the face at each stage of the rite. It must have been breathtaking. But which vessel was used for which? I have to know. I have to continue my research.
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware? Don't be ridiculous!
So you're interested in the old ones?
More than interested. I study every ancient artifact I can get my hands on. But years of study have made me too comfortable at my desk. I can't even bear the sun, if the truth be known. I don't know how I'll manage to take a partner. My family presses me for an heir.
Don't look at me.
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father already has someone he wants me to wed. She doesn't interest me. I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather be left to my precious little vessels. Yes, trade quickly. I have work to do.
So, here we have some treasure boxes and some special items. I'm definitely gonna go and buy myself the... I bought the Banuk figures. Gosh darn it, I did not want to do that. Ancient vessels and vantage. Well, we have one of those now. Whatever, it doesn't bother us too much. But still, I did not want to do that yet. Gosh darn it. I buy all of these because I want to have them on the map. We cannot do anything with them because we do not have any set of 4 at the moment. But...
I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. Perhaps your travels have taken you through ancient ruins?
There's a...
Let us speak of it.
I will talk to about that later, but now we have a lot more stuff. There's Banuk figures now as well, which again I did not want to have on the map just yet. It's gonna be its own thing later on. Gosh darn it. But now we finally find a use for why we need to find these things. Because there's some special traders all around here. Just the mystery boxes from you. Machine resources. Eclectic collectibles. The only thing is this place is a little bit of a mess to get through.
You're everything I'm not.
So let's just take a look at what you have to tell me. So you just have some special boxes there and some blue gleam boxes, everything stuff for later on. I do not really care about that. If I'm interested in any of those, I'm gonna get them. I have a few things that I actually can get, so let's just go for it. Actually, I can buy those a lot more because I have some glasses there. So gonna get this one. And then we're just gonna take a look at that and see what we get from these things. Some metal burn, shock traps. I could sell some stuff to actually use them. The Banuk. Well, you know what? Where's my traps? It was 4 this time, so there you go. Have that. That way I can at least use that for something. Let's see, where's the next one? That's what we're gonna do here at the end. We're gonna take a look at all of these special merchants and then we're gonna leave this episode. Hello there, what's your shtick? You just have some special items. The dirty basket, medium. This item holds no value except to the most eclectic of merchants. A container made from ancient materials. So here we can just buy some interesting stuff that may look like nothing, but it is actually useful for someone else. I'm still not gonna buy that just yet because don't want to waste my materials on that. Then
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them.
You said the king named you an envoy to the Banuk?
Yes, I've been to Ben-Ur many times, and the Wirek chiefs trust me. I help them maintain diplomatic ties with Avad. Some say they're a mysterious people, but their ways make a lot of sense to me. All you have to do is be the best. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or woman. They respect skill, not some fool notion of heritage.
I see the appeal.
I wish more Karja did. Anything they don't understand, they call backward or savage.
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood sculptures made by Arnak, a legendary hunter who was exiled from Ban-Ur for killing his chief. He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his homeland. Later, his tribe declared him innocent. Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero and want those figures back. I do what I can to help him get them, including trade for them, if you have any.
Well, we don't have any, so we're just gonna leave.
Come on back if you find any Banuk goods. You there, Outlander? Do you have relics to trade?
No, I don't. And we're also not gonna have some relics for a long time. So now I just need to figure out... It's this way. But I think I need to go up for them? Yes, somewhere over there.
Outlander?
No, you may not be excused. So I think these are the last two. Hey there, buddy. So you just have some lenses. If I absolutely would need something like this, lenses and hearts from all different kinds of machines. Just if I would need them for whatever.
Could you spare a moment to speak of the finer things?
I can.
What did you want to talk about?
You were an outlander, no? An adventurer. I used to be one myself. I admit, I miss the beguiling colors of the wilds. Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across a very special kind of flower. It's made of metal, like a machine. Other blossoms grow around them in amazing patterns. These gleaming beauties are very much in demand among my clients. If you bring me some, I have valuables to trade for them.
You said you were an adventurer.
Just so. The nobles of Meridian crave flowers for their balconies and gardens. So out I went, with bow and spear. I made my name by searching the wilds for the wildest blossoms. No bandit nor machine could keep me from those precious petals.
So what happened?
Love happened, my sweet. My paramour frets too much when I venture out. So now I collect flowers for those without such bonds.
Is it worth it? Being restrained like that?
Of course. Freedom is sweet. But the embrace of my beautiful Theridine is sweeter still.
These metal flowers, what are they exactly?
No one knows. But some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machines started to go mad. Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun, for he has many faces, does he not? Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next. Perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks. Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful bounty.
And here we have some plants. As you can see, also we need a few to actually make the trades happen. We need 10 of each mark there, so we don't have that of course, but we can still buy some stuff here. This time we're not gonna buy the Banuk figures, we're gonna do that all later on. Trust you me.
Till we meet again, my noble Nora. I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you.
We can discuss all of that at a later point. Anyway, now we have even more maps, and that means our overworld map is looking even more cluttered up. But that just means one thing, and that is that we're gonna have to get to dealing with those things, because dang, this map is filled. So, I don't know, maybe next time we're gonna start dealing with this whole arm here and collect everything in this reach that we can. And just get around and collect everything. Maybe we can even take a quick trip to Rust then. But we can start dealing with a few places here and there. And we also have a few more cauldrons, as you can see, that are around the place. We have definitely some tall necks that would be beneficial to get along the way. But everything with its time. I think next time we're just gonna go and help Aaron with the quest for his sister. And after that we're gonna go and do a little search for some interesting relics of the past, some interesting metal flowers, and just some vantage points. And yeah, I'm gonna deal with that. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video here. Hope you all enjoyed it and see you next time. Bye.